Hi everybody, this is Fancy and we are in the Game Ant Legion. I am in my fancy farm and here we've opened up our Queen 17 and since we've last talked I have gotten several more specialized ants. So this is where we're at is we want to take these gold ones and we want to put them and fill them in at the top of our specialized ant aiding. Now, this is exactly what we want. We want all 5 of these to be gold. So that's where we're going to, that's what we're going to be working on. And you can't just like put them in here like we do with our aid. If we're going to aid these, we would just click on the box. Well, I need to unlock this one, but if this was an empty one, we would just click on it and then we would add whatever ant we want to put in there. But we can't do that up here. Here they have to be leveled. It'll automatically take the highest levels that you have. Now, because the highest we have now are purple and blue, these are what are in there besides our golds. But we want to get those new golds we got up to 110 to start with, and then we'll go on from there. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And you can't really screw this up, so don't be worried at all about this. It's a lot easier than it looks. Okay, so these are our new specialized ants we got. We got the jumper here, we got the Lumina, and we also got the Metallica. Now these are going to fill up those 5 spots. And in order to do that, we're going to level down our blues that we do not need in those spots anymore. So let's see, we have this blue ant that we're going to do. What we're going to do is just reset this for right now. See those little arrows that chase each other? You're going to reset this and we're going to get back all of this fruit and all of this dew. And trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. So we're just going to spend these 10 diamonds and hit reset. And don't freak out when you see that CP disappear because we're going to put it right back and it's going to be a lot higher. Okay, now you see all these on the bottom went to 70. That's because that's what the lowest one is now. The one that was inside of your nest has now taken that spot because that one's now 0. But that's going to change too. So just don't worry about that either. It's going to disappear there. It's going to go back where it should be. So now the next one we're going to do is this Paroa. We're going to go ahead and reset this for 10 diamonds and get all that fruit back. Now again, it's going to take the next highest and these are going to change, but we're going to fix this, okay? And then the next we're going to do, because we need 3 of these spaces. So just for the time being, we're going to reset this one as well. Now remember that these do not affect your fostering at all, only your levels. So we're going to reset that one. Okay. So now it's got one of our purples, oh my goodness. It's got one of our golds in here now. We're going to, oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to go back in here. Now what we want to do is get these gold ones that we have up to this 110 to start with. So let's go ahead and do that first. Okay, you see I've been working on getting these upgraded here. And I wouldn't have had this fruit here. I would have been out if it wasn't for resetting those purple and blue ants that we had to reset. So now let's go ahead and boost this. And we're going to continue to do this until we get to 110. Whoops, I went to 111. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, so let's go back here now. And we're going to, just because I did do one extra, I'm going to go ahead and give that one an extra one. And all of our gold 110s, we're just going to add one more level to. And now this Lumina, we're going to bring up to 111 as well. All right. Okay, so now I've gotten all 4 of these up to 111. And I'm going to go down here and get this last Metallica up as well. And you see we still have enough fruit for that. And once we get to 30 here, we're going to need fruit again. And we still have it, so we're good. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Okay, so I went one over again. So now we're at 112. So I'm going to go back out here and I'm going to go ahead and make all of these one more. And this is okay because we want to slowly do this until we see how much dew that we have left. Because oops, I forgot one here. Every one that we go up, oh, guess I'm at 113 now. Let me do this one. Every one here we go, that we go up, then everything that we aid is also going to go up. So you see we're all at 113 now. And we have all of our tops, our gold. And this is important because these go up to 350. Okay, so now that we got all the gold specialized ants up to 113 up here, all these bottom ones came up to 113. Now, I don't have enough fruit to unlock this one yet, so we can go ahead and we want to get some more fruit to be able to do this. This will be one of our priorities. Now we're going to do that by running and attacking predators, and we can also get them in, I think it's the adventure shop, and we can also get them through purchasing them with diamonds. So we are going to first try to get them for free out of the predator, and then we'll see how many alliance or points we have to get them out of the shop, and then also how many diamonds we have to finish them off. Now, this ain't something we have to do like immediately, so we can do it through the next couple of days, but it's something we want to keep in mind. And until we do that, we want to look at these specialized ants that we have here, see what we have in our supply here. Now, we'll know which ones we have aiding because their numbers will be in blue. Whoops. You see how these are white, these other numbers are blue. That means that they are being aided. Now these ones that we reset, we're going to want to bring them back up. If you know what your troop type is already, then those are the ones you want to prioritize, which would be, in my case, I'm going for haste. So that's the boot that looks like it's got like going super fast, like there's flames behind it or something, or movement of some sort. So those are the ones I'm going to be focusing on. Now, if you choose to go with range or melee, or you just don't know yet, then you just can, you definitely want to focus on your army ants. So any that will benefit all 3 troop types, which would be your Lumina, your Jumper. If you're not sure, you can look. If you click on it, and if you go on over to Foster, and you click on these little squares with the icons, this is going to tell you what buffs they have, what contributes to this ant, what they what their specialty is. And this one is an Army ant. You see it says Army HP, Army hit points, Army defense, and Army attack. Now, even though this is in the foster section of it, which is your stars, this will fill in one of those shards on that star once we get one more added to this. However, you do have to get it to level 131 to open up the attack attribute of this specialized ant, or of any of them. You have to always level up to 131 to get that last attribute for this, for any of these specialized ants. So they also have more attributes. If you click this little up and down half arrow thing, it'll show you what else it has attached to it. There, but the main things are right here, and this is where you're going to know what kind it is. Like if I look on this longhorn and look under foster, it's going to show me it's a haste. It has all haste attributes. So the second thing we want to do after that is we want to get them up to level 131. Now, as we're doing this, we talked about this before in aiding, we want to do these pretty balanced because this last one is going to set the pace for all the rest of them down here. Whatever level that is what these are going to be. So you don't want to get this one like use all your do and get this up to its maximum at 350 while this one's still at 113 because it's going to take you a lot longer to get them same resources that you need to get that one up to what this one is. And it's always going to be this last one. So it's better off if you spread out your resources and get this one to a level, then the next one, then the next one, and so on. And so they're all able, or you should say, so you're more able to move all of these ahead at the bottom quicker by balancing them out. So let's go ahead and upgrade these. We want to try to get to that 131, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. But I'm going to go to 117 first and see where we're at after that with these. And then we'll just, oh, I went to 118. All right. Try this again. I guess we're going to go to 118. I get finger happy here. Get ahead of myself. Okay. 118, not too fast. Okay. There we go. And I think we're going to be able to go much higher than that. But meanwhile, I want to look and see what else we have here that we might want to use to get up to our levels. Now, our civils, we always want to have high because they give us other attributes. They are not army ants, so please look at the other videos that we have done on aiding and on civils, because these are something that work behind the scenes. They don't go out and actually do your battles, but they are in the background always working. So you want to have them as high as you can get them at all times. They're going to give you this particular different things, but this one is free speed time, and if you just look at them, it'll tell you exactly what they're going to do for you. And again, you have to get them to the level that they are asking to open up the next level there. And this new one, look at that one. That one's going to give us maximum army scale. And again, there's videos. Get to know the difference between your army scale and your rally scale. Your army scale is very important. It's going to be what allows you to send in the most troops. So you're always going to be upgrading your army skill. It also will increase your CP. So we talked about army skill even in the very beginning when you're starting your nest, because that's what you need to be able to kill those scorpions to open up the rest of your nest. So you want to make sure that you know the difference between those. So check out those videos if you haven't yet, and it'll go into much more detail about that. Before anything, I'm going to open up that aid spot, and then we can reset one of these and put it in that spot. And I'll probably reset this red head here since it is an aid. See, the number is in blue. So I'd reset that, and then I would reset one of these and put it in that aid spot. And I'm trying to see, these two already are, so it would have to be one of these two here, and they will give us more CP too that way. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this one out of aid and put one of these others, and I think it'll probably be this pavement because it is an army ant, and this one is a Malay. So let's go with the army ant, and let's go over into our aid and take out the blue one. The civil we want to keep in there, that'd be the book, so we want to take out this one here, the redhead. So this does take 100 to change these out, 100 diamonds. So you want to be sure you take out the one that you really want to. Now before I add one in there, I'm going to go back into the specialized ant, and now we said we knew we wanted the pavement, but I want to reset this now. And when you do it when it's this low, it does not take any diamonds at all. And now that brought that one down to level 1, and that's exactly what we want. We want to go back into aid and put that one in there now. And it'll automatically show you all of them that are not in aid at the moment. Now we put that in, and then when this one becomes unlockable, we'll either put in, if we have any golds at that time, we'll put in the gold one. If not, we will put in a purple one. Since, like I said, I'm going for haste in this one, it would be a haste, preferably, or a civil. Those would be the first two choices. Then an army next, and then whatever the other troop types are would then go in there if you don't have either of those. So whatever your chosen troop type is, any civils, and or any army ants. Now I would suggest using civils first, or if they're smaller like a blue one, then I would put in any gold one that you had and just manually level up any others that you have left in your specialized ants. Okay, until you can open more aid spots. Now we're going to continue to bring these up. That's as high as we can go until we get that queen up again. So let's bring all of these up as long as we can hang on to that honeydew and don't run out. There, we got those, and got all them at 120, and we just got this one down here. Okay, perfect. So now we need to, our little mental notes is we have to get that aid spot open. We want to get the queen up to level 18 for us to be able to get these any higher. Let's see here. What else do we have to do? We need to get the fruit to boost the rest of these that we have to level up. And looks like that's about it for our specialized ants. So hopefully that helps answer some questions. If you have any questions, make sure you write them down there in the comments and I'll do what I can to find out for you if I don't know. And I hope you guys are having lots of fun with your new nest or your farm. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.